did Jesus have a beginning? Well, Jesus called the Son of God. Adam was called the Son of God. Adam had a beginning. And Jesus had a beginning. Jesus is God's son. God created Jesus. And Adam, being God's son, he was created. God had work for Adam to do. God had work for Jesus to do too, and that was creating everything. He had Jesus doing it. That was the work. Set an example for all parents. You give work. You make sure you have work for your children to do. But let's go further in this. The Bible in Colossians chapter 1 says that Jesus Christ is the firstborn of all creation. Yes, he's first. He was born first. Therefore, being born means he has a beginning. If you sit a family down and all the kids are sitting there, the firstborn is the oldest, isn't it? Jesus is the oldest of all creation. He's older than anything that's ever been made. He's the oldest, but he was created. He was made. As Revelation chapter 3 says, he's the beginning of the creation of God. God created him. There's not a firstborn that has never had a beginning. All firstborns have a beginning, and Jesus did also. In Colossians chapter 1, Jesus is also called the image of God. He's the image. He represents God's personality perfectly. That's why he said, if you've seen me, you've seen the Father. He never said that he is the Father, but he represents God's personality perfectly. What image do you know that was never made or didn't have a beginning? If you go to the copy machine, you have your source document, you put it in the copy machine, and you make an image. That image has a beginning. It wasn't made until you initiated and pushed that button to make a copy. Jesus is the image. All images are made, and Jesus was made. He was created. Again, Jesus also said, my God. That means he has a God. For Jesus to have a God would mean that his God created him. So to believe that Jesus did not have a beginning is not in harmony with the Word of God. In fact, what did Jesus say in John chapter 6? He said, I live because of the Father. So he lives because of the Father. The Father doesn't live because of anyone, but Jesus lives because God created him. So the conclusion is, yes, Jesus was created. He is the Son of God.